Today, we bring you the conclusion of a case that began with an undercover operation targeting child predators in Larimer County. A Commerce City man arrested earlier this year has now been sentenced, and the plea deal is insane. In March 2024, Daniel Goodfield was arrested during an operation conducted by the Larimer County Sheriff's Office after he engaged in online conversations soliciting sex for money. According to investigators, Goodfield negotiated to have sex with 2 girls, including a 14-year-old. When he arrived at a hotel in Larimer County, undercover officers were waiting. Goodfield was initially booked on multiple felony charges: patronizing a prostituted child, Class 3 felony; soliciting for child prostitution, Class 3 felony; cybercrime, soliciting attempt, Class 6 felony. In October, Goodfield pled guilty to soliciting for child prostitution and a reduced cybercrime charge. As part of a plea agreement, he received sex offender intensive supervised probation and a 6-year deferred sentence. In a written statement, Sheriff John Feehan wrote, "Accountability matters, especially when it comes to child predators. We can't control what happens downstream in the justice process, but the Larimer County Sheriff's Office will continue rooting out those who want to exploit kids in our community. If we can keep one child from being victimized, it's worth our time, effort, and resources." For those watching this video, we ask you this question. Is this what you expect from your district attorney's office? Is probation and a possible deferred sentence what you would call justice? For those that don't know, deferred means that if he successfully completes probation, this entire conviction can be removed from his record. Thankfully, this was a sting operation, so no child was at risk. But what if it wasn't? How many other times has this subject done this, and how many child victims are out there? What if it was your daughter? Would you expect justice? Larimer and Jackson counties cannot afford 4 more years of District Attorney Gordon McLaughlin, which is why a group of victims and their families have come together to ask the voters in Larimer and Jackson counties to support this recall. Please visit recallgordon.com to sign the pledge, volunteer, and donate to help with the expenses. We must stand up for our children and the other vulnerable members of our communities.